Greetings everyone, I'm Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the south side as the blue Incans, we have a foreign name. On the north side as red Japanese, we have Vindian. No deck selected. And no deck selected. For the natives, we do have the House of Vaza, which do give you access to the Roar Arquebus and the Winged Hussar. And for the other natives, we do have the House of Yagalon, which does give you access to the Lipkar Tatars and the Shock Rider. Contra House being put on the field, it does give them a little bit extra food collection. And we do have over here, Shrine into Consulate. I've been noticed there's a common build opener for Japanese. They tend to eye for a large number of consulate stuff at least early on. He does have 100 export there to select a relationship, and he's going for the Dutch. Neither side has selected a deck just yet. He does go and convert a Witch Hunter there. Another ship is now available. And now to have the Cherry Blossom Festival give you more food collection rate for your cherry orchards and berry bushes, which he does have plenty of berry bushes nearby. Don't make cherry orchards also collect faster than regular berry bushes, or maybe I'm mistaken about that. Maybe the Japanese are a little bit different in that aspect as well. They do also have access to good faith agreements, villagers, wood, coin, Yumi archers, Yumi archer attack, musketeers, musketeer attack, diplomatic intrigue, daimyo, cherry orchard rickshaws, wood, coin, way of the bow, musketeers, close combat, Naginata riders, Naginata hit points, flaming arrows, intervention, Naginata riders, flaming arrows, shogun, and the Soli allies. His opponent does have... Oh, here we go. We got villagers. We got the American allies. You can set an ally to the Caribs, Pachi, and Zapok Sakpit allies. The only one I know off the top of my head, or the couple one Carib allies, of course, get the Blow Gunners, which is something you've fought against a campaign, an entire mission dedicated to. And I know the Zapok allies are basically a Jaguar Warrior variant, or a Jaguar Prowl Knight, I should call them. Villagers wood, infinite wood, coin, llamas, fattened llamas, Jimmy runners, jungle bowmen, range infantry hit points, war hut Travis, Minari support, Chica brewing, 2 town centers, Jimmy runners, cloud warriors, melee infantry, jungle bowmen, Bolas warriors, Hurlakas, Emu support, Marki support, Machu Picchu, Urkaz, Chapoya support, and the terrace farming. The unbearable bear will be going down. We do now have the Oshogu Shrine being put out, which will give him 200 export as well as 2 shrines, and I'll improve the collection rate of all shrines. And his opponent right now is going for the Elder. I can't remember what that does. It's not uncommon people to go for the War Hut Travis first. I honestly can't remember all the names. Just what they do. Another Kanchi house going on up. They do each provide 16 population, as well as a bit of food generation to go along with them. It is a food generation slightly less than 1 villager. It does provide more population, so in comparison to, say, a manor, you get technically less resources income, but you get more population support. So overall, I'll just sort of view it as additional 30 wood for 6 population compared to a manor, if that makes any sort of sense. Probably doesn't. Do not have more villagers to go along with villagers. He does have a bank wagon here. Does have a barracks as well. And now he's starting to pull out some samurai. Which he maybe think his opponent's going for Chimi runners. Samurai or an anti-cavalry, also anti-shock unit, as well as just generally being heavy. Jungle Bowman would be a good counter to Samurai. Another local doggo will go down. And he may want to smoke bomb away. He does smoke bomb away. May want to smoke bomb away. Junior runners, push me forward. They're a good companion to engage the various, what's it called, treasures. And also you get 1 free for every shipment. They're not a great unit, but they are a unit. Oh, they are classified as a shock unit actually as well. So they're not a scout. They are, well, see stealth like a scout, but they also are shock infantry. Samurai will put them apart. The damage output's not great. They're just meant to be a cheap fodder unit. You get free of all shipments. Worth 80, so the kill XP is actually a bit high for what it's worth. But musketeers and samurai will do bone damage them in melee. Or villagers not being pulled on out. A deserted pikeman. He got his just desserts. In form of a bunch of ink and beer now. We do not have these forces push way forward. Samurai do have excellent siege attack. Musketeers do have average siege attack. So this is a dangerous force to the structures of his opponent. We do have a war hut being employed out by these villagers. Trying to advance down south with them. Contra House now starting being torched on down. Their health is nothing too significant compared to regular housing. Regular housing has like 1200 health, right? So these things are going to be quickly torched. 68 kill experience, which is going to be useful to feed in to get more shipments. Going for another house here as well. Utilizing mostly the samurai's siege damage and average siege damage to musketeers. I said it was going to be dangerous to the base, and 2 of the Contra houses going down. Not really a proper response. His opponent has gone for a large number of Contra house. He's trying to age up. He can now age up. He's going for the messenger. The message is defend your base. He went for them all really on. I can see amount of population space. He went too heavy in these houses. Now he's going to lose a good number of them. These handful of various forces trying to respond to it, but of course large number of these are guardian stuff, in which they don't have good damage. He will take down the gun down with the villagers there, using the musketeers gun down the villager, let the samurai torch down. Good split of units. Another house does go down. He's now going for the Inca scouting party. Does it give him shock riders or the Chimi runners, I think? Aztecs get access to Jaguar warriors, which will be excellent at this moment of time. Not sure what the Incans get. These units trying to engage these forces, torching down all the housing. He does get actually a bunch of plumed spearmen. They're not that great in this moment in time. Musketeers do have 10 damage in melee as well, so they will get out damaged these musketeers in melee. They do have melee resist. Both of them have 20% melee resist. We're gonna gun down some of these plume spearmen now. Samurai getting some great damage on in. They do have 30 melee resist. The jungle bowman does get some good damage onto them, but are now receiving some good damage. Looks like all the plume spearmen do go down. Treasure Guardian units have all gone down now. I go for a shipment of Jungle Bowman. This is a shipment of 9 advanced ones. This also increases the bonus damage versus heavy infantry. Or, yep, heavy infantry. So this one increases the bonus damage by 100%, which is going to be very significant. Now they do a ×3 bonus damage. These units are now going to be critical. They would do a large amount of damage to these musketeers. The player has lost a good number of housing and some of his villagers. More of the Jungle Bowman here getting hit by by Naginata Rider, which will do bonus damage versus infantry, light infantry, and shock infantry. Not versus the plume spearmen, but versus everything else, they will. Jungle Bowman trying to push the forward. They do have 16 range. War Hut's getting some damage as well. We've got 2 War Huts. These does focus on the Naginata Rider. It does do bonus damages. The War Huts do bonus damages cavalry. Does got some plume spear as well, but he's going to just keep them back. Definitely this player got a good amount of damage onto his opponent's base, that's for sure. It's going for another shipment of musketeers. That's the first shipment of 5 he can get. And also going for some more Naginata Riders, as well as some more Samurai. Let's find a Japanese villager there. Both take him out. Man right now has 38 villagers, opponent's at 28. Hard to say how the resource generation both sides will influence. We've got a good number of shrines on the field. Looks like at least 8, maybe 10, maybe more, maybe 12. This villager will go down. Naginata Riders push right forward. There's a handful of plume spearmen here as well. Japanese player has a good amount of wood and coin. If he goes, he may want to get some more villagers onto various food sources. So we can eye for an age up. Villagers have already cleaned up the last of the berry bushes here as well. So he's going to need to transition to more, bring a shipment of orchards, or have to eye for some rice paddies. We've now gotten a good number of achievement runners, which will honestly not be great at this point. They will receive bonus damage from the Samurai, they will receive bonus damage from first Naginata Riders, and from the Musketeers as well. The achievement runners were a horrendously bad option. They're countered by every single unit opponent is currently fielding out, barring the Explorers. So they're here on good numbers. They do provide quite a bit of damage output in a small radius. And they do have good support up by the bowmen. Now we do have the Golden Pavilion now being deployed on the field, right here. Which will give him immediate access to 6 Yumi archers, as well as some global benefits of his choosing. And now he's bringing in a church wagon as well. Well, like, it's church wagons probably going to end relationships, or eye for a expedition. So I have strong feelings next shipment's going to be for another pair of cherry orchards. Church wagon now being employed on the field. Does have a decent amount of forces here. There's a handful of plume spearmen has to be careful of. Just 5, however, not a whole lot. All of them a bit wounded as well. And they do also have good siege attack. Now we do have the Okalana, whatever you pronounce that. Looks like he's rebuilt his housing. And his opponent still has plenty of housing as well. More Plume Spearmen over here, so he has a good number of them out in the field. And going for a good number of Plume Spearmen. Going for some more Yumi Archers would probably be a good idea. The Plume Spearmen are expensive, like the Puma Spearmen. Actually, a bit more so, looks like. They are very high quality, they have good attack speed, good damage for a Spearman variant, but they're expensive for a Spearman variant. Versus Samurai, they should still be inferior. Oh yeah, by a long shot. Though, it is, you're going to have to judge 2 versus 1, but overall I think Samurai are probably a bit more cost effective in that aspect as well. Naginata Riders will have trouble versus them. The Japanese player gets out some more Yumi Archers, that would be a good idea. He's not in any relationships with the Dutch. Improving hit points via land units. Now let's go for some Yumi Archers as well, very good. Going for the flaming arrows probably best. That would do bonus damage with everything, barring the Chimu runners. Which there don't appear to be any of them left now. Oh, there they are. Not a whole lot of them, though. Elite Shumi runners, so he's eyeing for some of the upgrades onto them. Has elite spearmen as well. I really don't think the Shumi runners are a good idea, since he sees pulling a large number of units to just counter them. We also got a handful of repentant Sonar horsemen now deployed on out for the Japanese player as well. Not sure we got those. Sonar horsemen are incredibly durable. See here, they are at, that must have been a random mercenary he can hire from the monastery. They're at 1,100 health, an incredibly large amount. Very, very heavy hussars. He has a good number of Yumi Archers here, engaging the various bloomed spearmen. And now the Sonar horsemen haven't been troubled. There's a large number of targets in there that's not getting proper pathing into them. Yumi Archer still firing away, gets some good damage there, but he has lost the war huts there, so the Incan player can't reproduce units, though he looks like he will win this fight. He's got some more war huts. He's trying to pull out some more proxy war huts as well. Yumi Archer's going to be overran. He's not going to save the Explorer. Explorer could try smoke bombing. Does not. Plume Spearman overrunning the Disciplined Archers. The Archers do not have great melee attack. Got some more Naginata Riders there, more Musketeers as well. Going for more Musketeers. He has an army of 17 versus an army of 25 at the moment. Musketeers could get some pot shots there. Losing a shrine is okay. He has plenty of population housing. His opponent helping out with that. Naginata Riders trying to gauge the Jungle Bowmen. Handful of Plume Spear remains. Now with the Elite Shumi runners push way forward. The Musketeers will be good against them in melee. Yumi Archers do less damage versus shock, times 40% less damage. Trying to fall back there. Could have got some more damage on those units. Starting to get overran. The Incan player is just pushing his way forward. A couple of villagers getting hit as well. Going for Isolation Japanese. Doesn't have a whole lot to explore at the moment. Bringing some flaming arrows. But the problem is, he does have units here. He doesn't have any escort force. He has a good number of Shimi runners over on them as well. Does get out some irregulars there to hold the line. Gets a couple good shots there. Needs more units, more Naginata Riders not being floated out. Sentries do have a bit more health thanks to his global. It's probably a good idea not to push forward. We don't have any sort of force to escort these units. Naginata Riders trying to find the jungle bowman, having trouble pathing overall. Team runners just tying them up as well. Sentries going down. More stuff is being torched down, and looks like that's the end of the replay. And believe it or not, he was the one who uploaded, the Japanese player is the one who uploaded this onto the Discord channel, so good on him to showcase a defeat of his. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.